All right, Shalom. First of all, giving all praises, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, by Hashem YAHAWASHI, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much love, peace, and blessing to all you hopeful elect brothers out there that's pushing this truth across the four corners of the globe. I'm the brother Anaba Ayashi, the GMS Indianapolis camp. Come with another episode to get your mind right. Today we're going to be dealing with you Israelites are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. See what I'm saying? Because you Israelites, you Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, you have no idea what's going on in this society, man. You actually think there's an actual coronavirus going around. So you walk around with these masks and gloves on and putting all your trust in the Esau, this government. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting your faith in the Lord. That's why you don't understand that the government is bringing in the mark of the beast. You don't understand that the government is setting you up for a trick bag by giving you this little stimulus money here and there, feeding you crumbs and crumbs and little kibbles and bits and crumbs. You know what I'm saying? To ease you into taking this mark of the beast. You know what I'm saying? I was looking on Indeed yesterday, you know, the job search, just scrolling through there, and I seen they hiring for people to take people temperatures. They paying them $15 an hour to take people temperatures at the door of certain businesses, getting you people geared up for what? This mark of the beast. But you Israelites, you're destroyed because you don't have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures to understand that this government ran by these Edomites is pushing this mark of the beast, is pushing their new world order to what? Further leads you Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans into captivity. A lot of y'all still drunk off this church doctrine, talking about some 7 years of peace and 7 years of tribulation, not knowing that you're in the tribulation right now. There is no 7 years of peace. See what I'm saying? There is no 7 years of tribulation. The tribulation is now. By having you what? In subjection unto the what? This government. Telling you what you can and can't do. Where you can and can't eat. You know what I'm saying? No more than a group of 5 to 10 people at a park. Everybody has to stand 6 to 13 feet away. Now they're saying that the coronavirus is airborne. That a person could talk and release 20 droplets of saliva which somebody could breathe in within 8 minutes. Now you done got the coronavirus. All this nonsense, all this propaganda to further lead you Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans away from your true power, which is Yahawah by Hashem YAHAWASHI, who the world ignorantly called God in Jesus Christ. So this is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. It says, my people, talking about who? You Israelites, you Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. What knowledge? This Bible. The true understanding of the Lord's words. The true history book of you Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans. This is your heritage in this book, and you don't even know it. You don't know that the kingdom of heaven is being set up for you right now. You don't even know that. See what I'm saying? It said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. You rejected the words of the Lord. When somebody try to give you the words of Yahawah by Hashem YAHAWASHI, you know, the testimony of YAHAWASHI is the spirit of what? Prophecy. So when somebody try to prophesy to you and tell you what's to come or what's to happen, you reject it. Why? Because it ain't coming from your church, from your local thieving pastor. You know what I'm saying? Reverend Rib Tips, who's stealing and robbing you from your heritage and your money. Further leading you astray to what? Be destroyed. Like the scripture says, you was led as a sheep to the slaughter. A lot of y'all are going to get caught off guard out here in America, man. You already caught off guard. See what I'm saying? It says, I will also reject thee, seeing, so I will also reject thee that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. Yeah, because you turned your back on the Lord, now the Lord turned his back on you. Now a lot of people are dying at an alarming number. Brother sent me an article this morning talking about a gospel singer was gunned down by the police because he struggled with the police. So the police gunned him down. And he was a gospel singer. The gospel singer was drunk You know, the scripture tell you you're supposed to do that at home. You're supposed to not be out of public drunk. You're supposed to be at home when you drink it, man. See what I'm saying? So a spirit jumped on you to struggle with the police, and therefore the police killed you, if that's even true. Because we know how Esau lied and pushes propaganda to what? Justify his cause, his wickedness of what? Killing you Jakes, you Negroes, Latino, and Native Americans in these streets like wild dogs. See what I'm saying? But then when you try to share the scripture with somebody, they listen for a second, but then when they hear something that they don't agree with, that just goes out the window. See what I'm saying? But yet, y'all want to sit here and march for Black Lives Matter, but at the same time, you get into it with your brother, a so-called Negro, over the way he look at you, or if he step on your shoes, or if it come to a woman. See what I'm saying? But then you want to be the first one to march up and down the street. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter because a Edomite, a white cop, killed a black Jake. But then y'all don't do the same march when blacks killed each other. See what I'm saying? That's because why? You destroyed for a lack of knowledge. See what I'm saying? If you knew why this was happening, if you knew this was part of the curses, if you knew the Lord was bringing judgment, then you will understand. You will not be destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You will understand this is part of the Lord's program. See what I'm saying? Yeah, it's wrong for these cops, these Edomites to kill these Jakes, but it's all part of the plan. Why? Because you Jakes, like the scripture said, my people are destroyed. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. So when these Jakes get gunned down by these cops, that's because they rejected the knowledge of YAHAWASHI. The Lord is trying to tell you how to live a righteous life. See what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all don't want to be held accountable for your actions. You don't want to be responsible for your transgressions. You don't want to confess your faults. Everybody else is wrong in this world but you. But then you wonder why your homeboy, little Nick, gets shot down in the streets. See what I'm saying? This is 2 Ezra 15:1. It said, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. We telling you that what? The mark of the beast is here. You see what I'm saying? Beware of the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. We telling you that Esau is trying to bring forth his new world order. By what? Put you Negro, Latino, Native Americans back in slavery. And part of that slavery is here now. Why you think he tell y'all, okay, well, we might let the economy open back up, but here's the guidelines and stipulations. You got to wear a mask. You got to stay 6 feet away from each other. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out past this time. Can't be having no social gatherings of large groups of people. That's slavery, man. See what I'm saying? Whatever job is deemed non-essential is going to shut down. That's slavery. Trying to collapse the economy so you can depend totally on the government. See what I'm saying? That's slavery. But you people don't understand it. Why? Because you rejected the knowledge of YAHAWASHI, like we read in Hosea 4:6. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, you Israelites, you Negro, Latino, Native Americans. It says, the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord. So the Lord is putting his words in our mouth for us to speak. Why? Because we're the mouthpiece of the Lord. See what I'm saying? It said, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. What's the paper? The Bible. That's the book. That's the knowledge of YAHAWASHI that you Israelites reject. It said, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So whether it's you Israelites, you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans that don't believe in the words, we don't let them bother us. We sure don't let it bother us when Esau, the so-called white man, don't believe in what we're saying, even though he know it's true. But he want to save face because he's so filled with pride that he don't want to acknowledge that the scriptures are true. But the elites acknowledge that the scriptures are true. That's why they're trying to push their agenda fast. Like the scriptures say, the enemy shall come in like a flood. That's what they're trying to do right now. Come in and hurry up and captivate you Negroes, Latino, Native American with their flood, which is their New World Order agenda. See what I'm saying? Even here in Indianapolis, man, they keep changing the dates on when they're going to open the economy. They said it was May 15th, which is Saturday. Now they done pushed it to June 1st. Meaning what? They not trying to let you Negro, Latino, Native Americans have no fun. Enjoy your summer. I keep thinking about the scripture in Matthew when it say, pray ye that your flight be not in winter. You know what I'm saying? Because why? In the wintertime, you ain't got nowhere to hide. There's no vegetation out here. It's cold. The water gonna be ice cold. You try to run and dip through a pond, you're gonna get frostbitten. See what I'm saying? Like right now, these trees are half alive. I'm looking at trees right now that are dead. And this is spring with no leaves on them. Some trees got leaves on them, some of them don't. It's like half and half. Half the trees got leaves, half the trees don't. They dead. They're bearing a fruit. And this is purposely designed by who? Esau. These Edomites, the so-called white people, man. Jake just living their life in this society with no care in the world, not realizing what's going on. They think everything all good, even though, ooh, the food is so high. Why is a pack of ground beef going up to $12 now? You don't understand. It's called hyperinflation. The Lord told us of these things that a famine is coming. A famine of food and a famine of the word of YAHAWASHI. See what I'm saying? The Lord is finna starve you people out, physically and spiritually, man. Because why? You reject His knowledge. You reject the truth. So therefore, the Lord is not going to have no pity on you, man. You see what I'm saying? That's why there's going to be plenty more of you Israelites, you Negroes, Latino, Native Americans that get gunned down in these streets. Why? Because you reject the words of YAHAWASHI. Going back to Hosea 4:6, like He said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, saying thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. So since you reject YAHAWASHI, guess what? He's going to reject you. So when you get killed in a car crash, or when a tree fall on you, or these killer hornets sting you in your eyeball and you die, that's because the Lord rejected you. Why? Because you rejected His knowledge. You didn't stop to pick up the Bible and read it and get understanding. You rather just live your life all willy-nilly, leaning to your own understanding, therefore rejecting the words of YAHAWASHI and rejecting His men. Starting off with the apostles and elders on down to us brothers, man. See what I'm saying? You rejecting our words and we telling you which the Lord put in our mouth to say. See what I'm saying? So with that, Abba, Shalom.